Come 300 up like a Spartan. Balenciaga in tartan. The waiter begging my pardon. I'm in Paris, Le Manger. Remember back home I was starving. God damn! I just charted.
Alright boys, just got a new mod over here. It's going to be a GFB blowout valve. Pretty much, this is a hybrid version, which allows you to recirculate the air if you want, or you can just fully vent it out towards the atmosphere, which is what we're going to do with our current setup. So before I even get into this unboxing and probably the install of the video, let's talk about cologne, because some of you guys smell bad and I want to put you on. So two of these main winners for me this winter at least, it's going to be this Dior Home Intense and this Givenchy. The Givenchy is the one to go for. Dior's a little more pricey, but this is a banger at least to me. Also got this Holtein, never used. I think I used it once or twice. I don't know. I don't think oud is, I'm not aligning with oud just yet. Maybe I need to be chilling at cigar lounges more often, and this might be what I use. And then you could imagine how this one smells. Alright, so in the box, the first thing is the blowout valve. The main thing actually. 2 ports. So this is a hybrid, meaning if you run a recirculation hose, you could shoot it into here and have some of the air shoot back into the intake. Also releasing some air through this side, so you got that option. But since my intake doesn't support the recirculation hose, we're not going to be using this port. Instead, we're going to shoot 100% out into the atmosphere, and we're going to go ahead and adjust that. I think you just turn this or something like that. And yeah, in terms of performance, I don't think it adds anything besides sound, and I don't mind that. It's cool. So if it does, let me know down below if it does add any type of performance. But I think you're mainly just getting noise out of this. And if you decide to run the factory intake again, it's nice to have the support so you can connect that in. But yeah, that's why I went with this. And then also included is a plug in case you have a recirculation port on your intake. You could cover that with this, followed by 4 bolts and then Allen key. So let's go install this. Alright, this is the inside of the car. I got the intake over here, so I'm whoosh. And basically, there's 4 bolts over here. This is the current blowout valve. So we took off the recirculation. Normally it's like a hose that comes out and goes into the intake, but this one doesn't have a recirculation port, so it's not needed. Basically 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will come off and it will install the blowout valve right here. Am I gonna take this off? I don't think it's necessary yet, but if we have to, this might come off and then we'll put it on. I'll keep you updated. Alright, running an update. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that bolt was a bitch, but if you put your hand through here and then start, actually never mind. Anyway, got that out. Now basically we just gotta remove this hose from here, the blowout valve, and then connect that into this, and then this goes right in there. Should be an easy fix, and that's pretty, it should be an easy fitment hopefully. And you want to hand tighten everything before you start to tighten it, and then we should be good with the blowout valve. So I'll get right back to you. Alright boys, so let's talk about the mods that we added onto the car. Starting off with the intake, if you get a close look up here. This is from Whoosh. I originally was gonna do Forge, but decided not to do Forge because it took 3 months of waiting. I contacted them, didn't hear them, so then I decided, you know what, let me just switch it up. I canceled that and I went with Whoosh instead. And to be honest, they sound really good. I'm really loving this so far. Alright, we also installed a blowout valve from GFB. It's a hybrid, so that's what you're seeing the install of today's video. That's just added on as well, you know. So we're gonna do some flybys, do some takes inside of the car just so you can see how it sounds like. Performance-wise, I don't think it does anything. So we'll see what we're gonna do with that. But we're also getting a cherry tune soon, so stay tuned for that tune. Alright, I want to do a launch control real quick. So you want to set the traction control completely off, and you should hear another beep. Now we're completely off, and then apparently, I've never done it in this car, but figuring why not just record it in case it blows up. You're going to hit launch control, activate it, and we'll set it to 3000 RPM. So activate. So essentially, the clutch is going to go in first gear, and then you have to step on the gas really fast, and it should activate. So here goes.
God damn! Oh shit!